Okay, good evening everyone, and thanks so much for being here. I want to start by just echoing the acknowledgement that we're meeting tonight on the unceded lands of the Gubbi Gubbi people, and to pay my respects to elders past and present. Sovereignty was never ceded. I'm Sue Etheridge, a Greens candidate for Fairfax. I've called the Sunshine Coast home for nearly 45 years. It's where I raised my kids, built my businesses, and threw myself into community life. I live in the hinterland with my extended family and what you could generally describe as a zoo on acreage. Let's just say if you can't find me, I'm probably off rescuing a chicken. I run a building company and an aviation theory school, and I've spent most of my working life in banking, finance and community service. So I know how to balance a budget, build something from the ground up, and find solutions when things go off the rails, which, let's face it, is most days in politics. I know how to get things done. But what it really brings me here tonight is that I'm fed up with a system that works for billionaires, but not for everyday people. Let's be honest, right now, life feels like juggling flaming swords on a unicycle in a cyclone. And if you think that's an exaggeration, try doing your weekly grocery shop. Groceries, up. Rent, through the roof. Climate disasters, coming up faster than the insurance payouts. But it doesn't have to be this way. The Greens have a fully costed plan to make life fairer and more affordable, and it starts with something simple: making billionaires and big corporations pay their fair share. And what do we do with that revenue? We make your life better by offering free dental and mental health into Medicare, because your brain and your teeth are attached to your body. Free GP visits, no more skipping the doctor because of the gap fee. Real housing solutions, 1 million public and community homes, plus a rent freeze and rent caps, so people can stop living on the brink. Wiping student debt. Let's stop punishing people for getting an education. No one should be stuck paying off their HECS when they're trying to pay for groceries. Cheaper, cleaner energy. We'll invest in solar, battery storage, energy efficient upgrades, and even roll out solar for rental properties, because clean energy shouldn't just be for homeowners. Proper funding for school and hospitals, because our kids deserve real classrooms, and our public hospitals shouldn't come with 12-hour waits. First Nations justice, truth-telling, treaties and real self-determination. No more symbolic gestures followed by silence. Real climate action. We'll phase out coal and gas, invest in renewables and create thousands of secure, well-paid jobs. And we'll crack down on corporate greed, including the big supermarkets who've been turning lettuce into a luxury item. And while Ted O'Brien is still banging on about nuclear power like it's 1985 and we're all craving Cold War nostalgia, the truth is nuclear is too slow, too expensive and too risky. The first reactor wouldn't fire up until the 2040s, by which time we'll have 3 more once-in-a-century floods and I'll have evacuated my chickens 5 times. We don't need to wait for magical tech that might arrive decades too late. We've already got what we need: solar, wind, hydrothermal. It's cheaper, faster and already rolling out. At the end of the day, not all politicians are the same. Some of us aren't funded by fossil fuel companies. Some of us aren't scared to tax billionaires. Some of us are people like you, fed up, fired up and ready to build a fairer, cleaner future. So when you vote, vote for courage, vote for action, vote for people, vote for the future. Vote One Greens, because every Green vote sends a clear message. It's how we can keep Dutton out and push Labor to act on the cost of living, housing and climate crises. Thank you.